Okay, right back where we left off. You come out of there and you climb up this building. Over to the left, there's a platform up here. There's another room where you have to pick the lock. This room is kind of a trip. Hold on. Feel for it. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Yeah. Alright, all good. This room is kind of a trip. This is one of the mini rooms that you'll find. And you can see that window over there has got bars on it. This room's got a booby trap in it. That dresser over there. You activate the booby trap when you step on that dresser, and we don't have any choice. So we're gonna pick this lock. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, all good. Now, if you want to collect all the loot and all the collectibles in this room, yeah, you could hear the switch. You have to activate this trap. Now, if you look up here, if you have the wire cutting tool, you can completely deactivate it, but there's a switch on these books. There it is. It opens the window, and we don't even have to worry about that, so that's all good. Now back out here. This is where we just came from. We jumped over to the right, but we're going to go this way and jump up on this building. There's another one of those bird's nests over there that's got a coin purse in it. But we're also going to go this way to come back out. There's two beams up here that you can attach rope arrows to. So we're going to come right back here. We're going to circle this whole area and come right back to it. Until then, yeah, okay, I made it. Over to the left, this room, this apartment, there's going to be a conversation here, and you kind of have to listen to it to get what's going on.
Pon's enough to pay his gambling debts. Libby, where's Hannah's ring? He tried to take it last night. Well, I was so scared.
Oh, they cut it off. Okay, well that's still alright. Basically, the woman in this apartment has a drunken, abusive husband who tried to steal her mom's wedding ring from her, so she jumped out in here and hid it over there. Never let it be said that Garrett is a good guy. He'll steal from anybody. Okay, so you come out here. We have to hit this to lower the ladder, and the guards' voices are getting gradually further and further away, so that's a good sign. There's like a little courtyard on this side that's got one of these obelisks in it, and there we go. There's a plaque on that. That's the only thing in this.
The noose. I thought third offense was lockup. Lockup?
And we have to wait for the guards.
Fill ourselves with gloomers?
We want to go back up the ladder, is the thing. We have to wait for the guards. Alright, I think we're in good shape here. I think we're in good shape. Go back up the ladder. Alright, so we came over here. We smacked that to let the ladder down. And there's a beam over here. And across this way, there's a gold coin on the ground. And if you look up, you can see that there's a thing here that we need the wire cutting tool to get to. But what it opens, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. We can get all of the loot. Jump down, because there's a gold coin right here. And right around the corner, it's another, it's an ashtray. We'll get to all that later, but it's not really that big of a deal. Hold on. Oh, okay. That was a little too far to the right. That's all good. Okay, so we're back out into the courtyard. We're going to circle this entire courtyard. Right here is the way that we started this whole video. Look for guards. I don't see any guards. So we're going to come up over on top of this house. And right behind it is another ladder. Now this house right here, This is one of the Basso missions. If you don't accept the Basso mission, you can't get into this house. Just why we did all that in the first place. Come on, come on. There it is. Okay. But that's why I accepted all the Basso missions before we even started looking for loot in the first place. Climb back up and over to the right. You can see we got beams up top that we're going to need rope arrows for. Go ahead. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go again. And while we're at it, there's another beam way over here that the only way to attach a rope arrow is from the top of this roof. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. The reason why we needed to do this, you can see that little ledge over there. I have to get over to this ledge, and there's another apartment up here, which got to pry our way into. Inside this room, there's 2 more items, plus another thing that we don't have the tool for yet. So I'm going to kill these lights, because that's kind of the whole purpose of this game in the first place. And right up top here is a painting. And we have to have the razor tool, which we don't have yet. But in case you already do have the razor tool, there you go. That's where that is. Then we have to pry our way back out. And the way that we came in was over to the left. And if you look over to the right, there's another beam at the end of this dead-end alley. There's nothing else over here in this alley. But drop down again, and right here is where you got to be real careful. I've fallen from here a bunch of times and had to climb back up. There we go. Okay, there's another coin purse in a bird's nest. And then you drop down from there as another gold coin. Alright, all good. Now, if you look over here, this is the only way to climb up in this. But that house up there is the way that we came in the first place. That's Sick Willie's house. And over there is where we shot the 3rd rope arrow. This window, I don't know if it's because it's one of the side missions or whatever, but I'm sitting here slamming this button, and the window's not moving. I'm just slamming on this, and it just like takes forever for the window to open.
Meaning to house of ill repute.
Right over here. You know, some of the windows are just that way in this game. That's just how it is. Way over in the far right corner, kill the lights. There's a chest over here, the bottom drawer, and then you have to pick the lock on the chest. But again, Sick Willie's apartment here, you can't even get into if you don't accept the mission from Basso. There's only one thing in here. But you come back out into this middle room, there's a painting. It's one of those paintings that you have to kind of feel around for, and this is a bigger painting than the others. Yeah, wait. I just passed it. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Now there's another switch. And there it is. Got it. Okay, cool. I'm going to back up so you can see this. There's a door that opens, a ladder that drops down.
Sense of humor.
Okay, we're gonna climb that ladder. Wait, not that drawer. That drawer. We're gonna climb back up that ladder, but there's a whole other section of this apartment that's got more stuff in it. Hold on. And boom! There it is. Got it. Now you turn around, there's another document on the desk, and there's 2 more things inside the desk that we gotta get. Top right drawer. And top left drawer. And again, isn't it? It's just way too bright in here. Okay, so we're going to go climb back up the ladder, but before we do, Sick Willie's got a document on it that we need.
Willie's business affairs were as bad as his health. But I'll take the Riverside tip.
Unfortunately, this chest doesn't have a lock on it, but right next to that is the item that we wanted to steal. Hold on. Sick Willie. Sick Willie deserves everything that's coming to him. He used to lord it over Blackfurrow with his gold pocket watch, but he still cheated his horrors out of coin every chance that he got. I reckon his days are numbered, sure enough, what with the gloom and his raging syphilis, and I want his watch before some lucky raker snags it. Alright, all good. You have to...
Nice piece.
The reason I clicked that before I grabbed the watch is that it's gone after you grab the watch. And there you go. Sick Willie completed. Very cool. Hold on, the window's over here. Fortunately, this window is a lot easier to get out than it was to get in. So coming out of here, there's the third rope arrow that we shot. And technically, this is all there is at this part of the map. Over to the left, yeah, there's another wine glass that we want to grab. And of course, kill the lights. And there's another room back here. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Wait for the vibration. Again, the locks with the 4 tumblers aren't that tough. It's the ones with the 5 tumblers that are completely different. This room, there's nothing in this room but that painting. The switch to open the painting is under the desk, and there you go. And this is one of those locks. That's, yeah, this is the ones that you gotta kinda, that feel completely different. It's got a completely different feeling than the rest of them do. These are way harder to open. Alright, wait for it. There it is. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. Alright, got that one. One more. Alright, good. Oh, very cool. And technically, this is all there is at the southwest part of the map. Alright, and we're back out. And the only way down is the way that we came in. Look out for guards here, because they'll hear you drop from this. And since there aren't any, we're going to go right back to the way right where this video started. And go right back up and go to the right. Now, when you steal all the loot from this part of the town, there's actually, like, there's several different ways you can get out of here. But there's, I'm going to go ahead and take this route. There's one more room. I saved this for last on purpose because you have to completely backtrack to the clock tower anyway. Drop down. This takes you to this level. Now, we were already here before. This is the way we came in. Right over to the right, to that window, that's where that writer's apartment was. There's another beam up here. Alright, very nice. And on the way up, there's an open window. Hop through, another chest to the left, and a desk that's got 2 items in it. One on the top left, and one on the bottom right. Then you turn around and obviously we have to pick the lock again. There's actually several different ways you can backtrack to the clock tower. But since I was doing this walkthrough, I figured I might as well, you know, I saved this one for last. And we're going to go right back to where we started from. Okay, very nice. 2 items in here. And again, we don't need the food. Now slide down here. You can see we've already been here before. Those crates down there on the left, there was a gold coin, and right underneath us, there were 2 switches on either side that you had to hit to open another chest. Alright, well, since we're going back, right back to where the clock tower is, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm going to go pick up more rope arrows and more blunt arrows, and then I'm going to come right back to where we are now. See, there's the clock tower. Alright, so I'm fully loaded. There's 2 guards down here. Right on the side of the clock tower. You gotta watch for the guards. Right up here, there's another plaque on the wall. Now when we turn around, there's an alley behind us. But the one over to the right, that's where our next objective is. But I want to look here. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Okay, that worked out really well. These 2 guards, they follow the same path. If we'd have gone down the other alley, we'd have run like head first right into them. But it's actually much easier this way since they were right there. So we're just going to follow up right behind them. The room we want to get to is over to the left, right over there. And since they follow the same path, get to it. Alright, cool. Since they follow the same path, it's actually much easier to do it this way. What they're going to do is they're going to walk right up to the clock tower where we just were, turn around and follow the same path back. When you come into this room, turn around. There's a light switch. Hit the light switch because when those guards turn around, they'll notice. Okay, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. Right, get the picture frame, kill the lights, obviously, and an ashtray. Now, when I go back up, it's been enough time that they should have just walked right past this door, and we're going to go right back to the clock tower where we just were. On this side of it, yeah, there's a ladder with a beam on top. And whoa! Hello! Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's going to happen a lot. But this beam is actually right next to the entrance to Garrett's hideout. Okay, we want to go over onto this porch. You want to back up a little bit? Yeah. Okay. That might take you a couple tries. You have to get like a running start. But we want to get back down here before those guards come back. And right over here is where we took that plaque. Where are those guards? Okay, I see them. And they're suspicious. I'm going to go for it anyway, just in case. There's an ashtray right in the middle of the courtyard. The crippled Burrick is on the right. Those guards are walking in the other direction. I think we're cool here. I think we're absolutely cool here. Oh, very nice. That worked out really good. On the way out, there's a bookstore over here. And an ashtray in front of it. Okay, so we've circled the whole courtyard, and we can run around to the back. Now, when you come around, there's an alley over here. This is one of the Basso missions right here. You can't, not only can you not do this if you don't accept the Basso mission, but in the last video that I did, we broke into a writer's apartment, and you can't get into this room if you don't raid the writer's apartment first. 2 things on the desk, plus a document. Yeah, you gotta vault over. Anyway, and there's one of those old-fashioned cash registers right here we got to break into. Hold on. With a really easy lock. This isn't so bad at all. And there we go. But since this is one of the Basso missions, that's not all you got to do. Feel around these books. Wait for the right one. There it is. Got it. And what does that do?
And there's the trapdoor.
It opens a trapdoor. Alright, very cool. And we're down in the basement, kill the lights. There's 2 items. There's 2, on this desk. Kill the light, obviously. And there's a journal right here. This is what Basso sent us here for. So his instructions were righting wrongs. Read Jenny's knickers. Turns out one of my clients was a wordsman, an author. He's written a book about the so-called filthy underbelly of the city, starring yours truly. Find him in Blackfurrow and make sure his manuscript never sees the light of day. I've got a reputation to uphold. Oh, yeah.
It's not like Basso's shy away
And
from
don't forget to steal the
He used to
manuscript.
wear it like his bad perfume, laid on thick.
And that's it. That right here is it for that. We're running up on about 20 minutes now, so I'm going to end it here. We've stolen everything that there is to steal in the southwest portion of this map, and we've knocked out 2 Basso missions on top of that. I'm going to end this right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.